Now I'll go a little more in depth in the cantina menu. First of all, you'll see my player level up here is indicated by 64. You'll see my green activities, which is hidden by my social media, and you can see there's a red 2 by it. That's because I've completed 2 activities out of, I believe it's 10 I have so far unlocked. And it's based off my player level and how much I've unlocked. I still don't have everything completely unlocked yet because you have to be 85 to unlock all the events and everything. But the more you complete these daily activities, the faster you level up, especially in the early levels. Till about 60, you can get about a level a day by doing these with all your other battles. You can see I have this orange lightning bolt up here, which is called Cantina Energy, which is down here it'll say finish canteen battles, finish squad arena battles. Cantina battles and mod battles use the orange. The other one is energy, which is yellow lightning bolt. That's light side battles, dark side battles. And then you have your credits, which, as I said in the last video, are to level up your tunes, level up and promote them. You can buy things out of shipments, which is another which is another daily activity. Here's the shipment store. I've been told not to invest in the shards, as one, I'm not a big spender, two, actually I'm not a spender, I'm a free-to-play player, so 4 shards for 320 crystals isn't really worth it. Crystals is the currency in game, which you can earn free crystals. And these usually aren't worth it at the very top, where the characters aren't considered worth it for 150 for 3. Even the sim tickets, you can refresh your crystals, which right now daily activities I get about probably 100 crystals, so I can refresh 100 and still be, or I can burn through 100 on refreshes. It'll be fine, which I'll explain the purpose of that in a minute. But I buy these, I buy the credit one since I have a large amount of credits. I'll just go here, buy these. Some of these are actually really useful. The M Mark IVs I'll probably use at some point for current leveling up my tune's gear level. But that's your shipments, your dead cards. You have packs, which crystals cost, either you can save them up or it costs money. Most people don't buy the standard packs like this Jedi pack, Bounty Hunter bundle, Jedi Order bundle. Obviously those cost money, and some people say they're worth it, some people don't. It depends on who you're asking and what top guild you're in. As you can see, the mega bundles are the best bundles to save up for, to where you have a guaranteed character or includes rare 3 and 4 starships. Which for me, if I was searching for Millennium Falcon and I had 2,499 crystals saved up, which I'm close, I would take a chance on buying it because it includes rare 3 and 4 star ships, and it's the best bundle compared to just buying this fleet data card and blueprints, which doesn't guarantee you a ship, it doesn't guarantee you a character at all. And then there are free Bronzium data cards, which you get 5 of these free per day. You can unlock shards, characters, or a small amount of credits, or even equipment. I have unlocked MK1, which I have a whole bunch of those. Those you only use for the first time you're gearing up a character. I could buy these with 250 ally points, but those are used for tournaments, none of which are up right now, but current tournaments are like Rogue One, you can get Jin, you can get Darth Vader, you can get Vader's ship, you can get different characters that they have the option to fight versus other players in PvP with a strength ability, which I'll show you your character's PvP in a minute. The squad arena is their version of PvP. You would go in, you'd hit battle, but you'd want to check your power versus another person's power. For example, I went and fight the 23,919, but I might try and fight the level 73 on the left because of his power is similar to mine. but I wouldn't go very high up in the PvP standings. And what the difference is in PvP, you see my prize tier is 13. There's 12 other tiers ahead of me, but it's hard to get. I want to kind of send the 501 to 1000, because if I can get that a day, the 400 a day, I'd be buying one character a day. And unless you're really willing to spend on the game, the top 3 are pretty much a no-go zone. There you could buy 2 characters a day when the event recycles if you were 3rd place. Like I said, unless you're pay to play, that's not the route to go. There's Galactic War, which, as you can see, I had to restart because, one, I ran out of my characters, but you would select battle, you would select your team, and this team right here, right now, none of them are 7-star, none of them have great power, and the team they'd be facing are all 50s, all 65s, or 65, 67, 67, and 4 stars. And they have good mods behind them. I don't really have any mods on my characters that I don't use all that much, or I'm currently in process of leveling. But you would have to fight through all 12 of these nodes, and if you can get to the final node, you get 1200 credits. It's every second. On the first one, it's the gold chest, gives you 100 of these green gems, which are the currency. As you can see, you can unlock different characters who you're trying to level up. Right now, since I've got Biggs maxed, I'm trying to level up Tebow out of here. And then, most likely I'll go Captain Phasma, I believe is the next one I'll try and get. But that's Galactic War. Then there's your standard light side battle. You have normal and hard charge first. Your game will, when you first load in, it'll look like this. You'll have Jessus with no stars. You try and fight it, and if you can beat it and 3-star it, you can use multi-sim, which are using these currency called sim tickets, which get refreshed with completing all your daily activities. But also use these use energy refreshes with crystals for help out your guild. Your guild needs 600 coins per day to do certain raids from each person in it. It's wise to do, I think, 1 cantina refresh and 2 regular refreshes to get your 600 guild coins. But yeah, it's basically the same combat overall. You go into cantina if you're looking for a certain character like Poe or Finn for the Millennium Falcon along with Rey. I'd need 50 more Finn shards. Since I've already defeated the battle, I would hit multi and I could do up to 14 or up to 12 battles right now. With all my cantina energy saved up with 3 energy that would be unused because it takes 10 to do a battle. And once again, you have this little orange currency up here which you can buy different characters. From here I'm going after a Qui-Gon Jinn because I was told that he is good and powerful for an early Jedi to focus, but lately the meta has shifted more towards going for Boba. 1, his ship is really good. 2, his character is really good when he's high star, which I have 39 out of 80 for him as a tune or character. And these are my characters. I've showed you that in the last video. I have Biggs, who's maxed out, Admiral Akbar. And the reason I have certain characters maxed out and certain ones not is synergy. A good rebel team with Wedge, Biggs, Akbar, and Lando. And some people add Leia or Stormtrooper Han. Can do really good in squad arena. I do apologize if this video is kind of jumping around, but this is just a brief, quick overview of everything. The mod battles you'll unlock at level 50 mods can, as you saw earlier, my upgrade one, it can help out with a person's health, a person's critical chance, their potency, And a few other stats like speed if you want to attack faster than other people, which is really handy at some points. The shard shop is something when you get a 7-star tune like you saw by Biggs, is that he's also at the max level I can, which is 64. The top level is 85. But these shards are hard to come by because unless you have a whole lot of 7-star characters, you won't be able to farm them that much early on. Right now I only have 135, so I couldn't really buy any shards. But when you get a 7-star tune, you may find extra shards, and if you have extra shards you can convert them into a shard shop currency and eventually save up and buy these different characters like Grievous. K2SO is pretty good right now as a tank. And also you have the option to buy more crystals out of the store like I showed earlier. The ships, you have the fleet arena, which is where your ships do battle versus other people's ships. And ships power is based off your tune level mostly right now, and then your ship level second. And once again, you have the prizes tiers. I'm still at the lowest tier. Like I said, if you want to get up here, you'd have to spend a lot. I'm free to play, and I'll repeat this. Free to play can still can get there, but it just takes us a lot longer. As you can see, the top player in my shard is level 69, 4-star. None of them have come close to 6-starring their major leadership. Akbar has his home one. Mace Windu has his ship, and Grand Moff Tarkin are the main 3 fleet commanders right now. And of course, you have your currency store with different characters and ships and different items that you can use to equip gear. Then you have your ship challenges for training droids. Training droids are what you use to train your ships. And then you have ship currency, which I'll show that in a second. I have not enough ships to do a second challenge. So you have your ships, and you have your ship currency. As you can see, my top ship is Big Star Claire, but Wedge Antilles is actually my top ship because he has a 2-star. But Biggs has a better power ratio right now because his character's also maxed out. Upper right hand corner I have 104,000. I can only use, I think, 9 of these. I'll see. Maybe 7. Yeah, 7, and your currency is at the bottom, how much it costs, and currency that you have at the top. See if I can get away with 8 to level them up to 62. Nope, 7 it is. And I'll get them up to 61 out of 64, which it goes, the max training levels based off your character level or your player profile level. The max tunes are based off of blueprints, which in here you can buy blueprints out of the ship store. You can see them in Galactic War Arena, ship or squad arena. Cantina battles you can buy characters, using the orange currency, the green currency in Galactic War to unlock ships, ally points, or credits even at some points, and other characters. Like I said, I do apologize if this video seems disjointed, but I do hope you liked this video and found this guide interesting. If you have more questions, feel free to ask them. I will respond in the comments, and I will give you advice based off the clan that I'm in. One question before I go is, some people would probably ask, how do you level up or how do you gear up? See these green crosses over these characters? Obviously I don't have Vader leveled up because I don't really get charged from that often. Once he gets up to a 7-star, I'll start gearing him and maxing him out, making him more useful. But you go into your For example, my Magma Trooper, you hit craft. As you can see, I have 190 of these MK4 raw armor mods. Craft, equip. And once you get all these equipped, you can upgrade your gear. These are the characters levels you can upgrade for 700 credits and 1400 credits with each of these pads, the green and the blue. And then you need Zeta, or not Zeta, but I forget what the purple pads are called, but they're mat, ability mats, which I'm saving up those to max out. For example, Wedge, I believe. No, Wedge is max out. It's Qui-Gon. I don't need. He needs 4 of the ability material Mark III to get up to ability level 6, which the max is 8, but I can only unlock up to 6 right now. The max gear level I can do until I get to 66 is gear level 7. Once you get to gear level 10 and 11, you're at max at level 85. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this guide, even if the thoughts were kind of scattered out. Please comment what you'd like to see in the future. Thank you. This has been SOGwolf.